Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nikulina. I am the first year student of International Relations Department at Petrozavodsk State University. I'd like to present you a report about the United Nations. My presentation consists of the following parts: introduction, history, aims, principles and structure of organization, summary, conclusion and references. This year, April 25th, marked the 75th anniversary of the day when delegates from 50 countries gathered in San Francisco at a conference. They wanted to create an international organization for the purpose of maintaining and strengthening international peace and security, as well as promoting cooperation between countries. So, in honor of this significant event, I'd like to tell you more about the United Nations Organization, or the UN. Let's start from the very beginning, from the UN history. The name of the organization itself was suggested by Franklin Roosevelt. The first time it was used in the United Nations Declaration in January 1942. In this document, the representatives of 26 countries promised to continue the fight against the countries of the Nazi bloc. Later, at the very end of the Second World War, in April 1945, a conference was held in San Francisco to create the UN Charter. It was attended by 3,500 people and more than 2,500 media workers and observers from various societies. This conference was one of the most important and most attended public events in history. The UN officially exists since the 24th of October, the day of the ratification of its charter, which sets out the objectives of the UN. The aims of the organization are the maintenance of international peace and security, the resolution of international disputes, the development of friendly relations among nations, the implementation of international cooperation in the economic, social, cultural and humanitarian fields, and the promotion and development of respect for human rights and fundamental freedoms. All the UN members have committed themselves to acting in accordance with the following principles: sovereign equality of states, settlement of international disputes by peaceful means, renunciation in international relations of the threat or use of force against the territorial integrity and political independence of any state. In order to regulate the relationship between so many states, the organization requires a complex structure. It includes 5 main organs, and each of them has different responsibilities. The main organs of the UN are the General Assembly, which consists of the representatives of the entire UN member states. Each of them has one voice in the decision-making process. The Security Council has the primary responsibility for maintaining international peace and security. Throughout the entire existence of the UN, about 40 peacekeeping operations have been conducted. The Economic and Social Council is authorized to conduct research and make reports or recommendations on any international issues. The International Court of Justice resolves law disputes between states with their consent and consults them on legal matters. The Secretariat provides appropriate conditions for the organization activities. Apart from this, the UN includes international intergovernmental organizations such as UNESCO, World Health Organization, Food and Agriculture Organization, International Monetary Fund, and autonomous organizations such as World Trade Organization and International Atomic Energy Agency. Currently, the UN has 193 member states. These are almost all officially accepted states of the world, with the exception of Palestine and the Vatican. Despite such a large number of members, the UN has only 6 official languages. They are Arabic, Chinese, English, French, Russian, and Spanish. These languages became the official languages of the organization because in the year of the establishment of the UN, they were considered international and the most widespread. I'd also like to point out that the UN headquarters is located in New York. Therefore, its image is in the middle. One building and one organization brings together such a large amount of different language speakers. So, to sum it up, I want to emphasize that after the Second World War, the world urgently needed an organization that could maintain peace and strengthen friendship between nations. And this is how the UN was created. In conclusion, I want to say that this organization makes every effort to perform its functions. On the map, you can see the current conflicts that the UN is involved in. Nevertheless, its activities go beyond the maintenance of peace and security at present time. Peacekeepers are increasingly being called upon to assist in political processes and reforms of justice systems. Moreover, the organization provides humanitarian assistance to refugees. All in all, I think that it was a good idea to create such an organization, because on the one hand, it helps to resolve the conflicts in order to prevent a war that would be even more destructive than the Second World War. On the other hand, it provides help to people in need and gives them the opportunity for a better life. Here you can see my references, and thank you for your attention.